Hollywood brought the glamour quotient to the world of motor racing. Back in the day, it wasn't uncommon for actors to also race cars. You had Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, even James Dean. And in our generation, that man was Paul Walker. Whether it was the R34 or this Carrera GT that took him away, he was an enthusiast and he loved Porsches through and through. In fact, he owned 3 911s. And if he were alive today, I'm sure the new 911 would get him really excited.
Right then, the new Porsche 911. This is going to be a long one, so take a good seat, ladies and gentlemen. At one end of the spectrum of 911 lies, well, one of the best handling sports cars of all time, the pure and the humble Carrera. At the other end resides one of the fastest cars of the whole world, the 700 horses hypercar-eating, Ninad-eating GT2 RS. In all, the 911 range consists of as many as 25 models. But you can forget all of this now because there's a new 911 on board, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching PowerDrift. You're watching Michelin Motor Show Updates, and we are talking of the 911 straight from the floors of LA Auto Show.
Big shorty, I can make ya fresher than the next. To the top is why I take ya. You rockin' with the best.
Now, of course, this, as expected, new 911 takes its cues from the 1963 silhouette of 911. That is to say that the visual evolution on this still is slow. It still looks like a 911, rounded headlamps and the same body panels. But then each and every body panel on the new 911 is new, and it's now aluminium except the front and the rear bumper. Keep in mind, the front of the new 911 is wider by 45 millimeters. The front wheels are 20 inches, the rear wheels are 21 inches, and the most interesting fact, visual fact, is that you now have that ribbon light at the back stretching across the width of the car, making the 911 look more sophisticated, more expressive. Continuing with the sophistication on the inside, you have a 10.9-inch infotainment system, a 3-port digital instrument cluster, and an array of 5 toggle switches for you to access vehicular functions. It sounds so much more cooler than just saying vehicle functions. Now, the 911's always been about more driver connect, more of emotional connect, and that continues with the new iteration of 911. It also tweaks the turbocharged flat 6 cylinders to churn out 30 more horses, so 450 horses. To make things simple, the Carrera S launches itself to 100 kmph in 3.7 seconds. The Carrera 4S does 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds. That's 0.4 seconds faster than the previous car. I know you want a bigger number, so here's a bigger number. The new 911 is a good 5 seconds faster at Nürburgring than the previous one. There's even a thermal imaging camera as well as a comprehensive connectivity via the updated infotainment system, which now uses swarm intelligence. The top speeds are now 308 kmph for the 911 Carrera S, 306 kmph for the all-wheel drive version. The fuel efficiency has improved. Transmission duties are now taken care by a newly developed 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. As for manual, Porsche says they have only an automatic on offer right now, but that they would be coming up with a manual variant. Fingers crossed for that. Holding the all-weather sports car mantle even higher, the new 911 gets something called as wet mode, which is going to sample our precondition the control systems accordingly and want the driver to take it easy. It also gets active stability control, traction control systems and all that, and Porsche now has tested it extensively in all sorts of extreme conditions, including freeways and bumper-to-bumper traffic. Now, speaking of bumper-to-bumper traffic conditions, I believe when the 911 does get launched in our market, the Indian market, that's what it's going to be subjected to. When does it get launched? Well, we are looking at March 2019, and then of course the almighty turbo will also be joining the 911 lineup. Now, this time around, we really hope that we get to sample the 911, the new one, for a comprehensive review as soon as possible. But that's about it for 911 from my end right now. Glenn, back to you.
Amazing, isn't it, how cars are more than just machines. Porsches are special, and so is the new 992. And if I ever have the privilege of ever driving one, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.